Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 different fragrances here because I did, some of them are really bad performers, and so I can wear a couple fragrances in a day on those days. But I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to start with the first one that I wore. I absolutely love this fragrance. I get compliments every time I wear it, and it's one of my favorite florals in my collection. This is Orlov from Orlov, Paris. And this is a beautiful, sweet floral. It's a little bit soapy. Some people get, or I think somebody, one of you picked up, I think, a decant of this, and you said it was almost too soapy for you. I don't get a ton of soap. I get mostly sweet florals. It is a little bit on the soapy side, but it's more of like a clean, sweet floral. I love this. It reminds me a little bit of, another niche fragrance. I can't remember it now. Fleur Narcotique. If I can remember, I'll probably remember by the end of the video, and I'll just bust out and say it at some inopportune time. But anyways, I adore this fragrance. It's one of my favorite florals in my collection. It's beautiful. It's so happy and springy. It lasts all day. Like this I can spray on at 5:30 in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll still smell it after 6 o'clock at night when I get home. Lasts absolutely forever, and I adore it. So that is Orlov, Paris. And you can get, I think you can get decants of these Orlov fragrances on Max Aroma. I think that's where she got her decant from. And I saw that they had decants of, I can't remember what the name of the one that I want really bad, but they have a decant of it, and I need to go ahead and get it. But anyways, Orlov, Paris. Okay, the next one I wore this one to bed because after I filmed my discontinued video, I was like, I can't put you back on the shelf until I have worn you because I adore this fragrance. This is Midnight Poison. I don't wear it very often because it has been discontinued. It is incredibly hard to find. I got very lucky and came across this bottle on Mercari, and I treasure it. Like, I ration it. I treasure it. Oh my gosh, it is so good. This is a beautiful dark patchouli fragrance. And when I wore it the other night, it was the first time that I appreciated that it has rose in it. It does. It has this beautiful rose note that it gets drowned out by the patchouli because this really is a very patchouli-centric fragrance. But there's a sweetness to this, and there is a beautiful rose fragrance that really comes out on my skin. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is an absolute beast. I wore it to bed one night, and I could still smell it strong when I woke up the next morning. So I adore this fragrance. This is one of my collection unicorns. I love it. So that is Midnight Poison from Dior. Okay, next is another one that I wore to bed. This is a Pacifica fragrance. I wear this to bed quite often. Yeah, I've already gone through about a quarter of this bottle, and I just pulled it out again because I forgot that I had it. But I love this. This is a beautiful, it's a beautiful, cakey smelling vanilla. Super sweet, yummy, gourmand, cake smelling. I love it. I wear it to bed because it doesn't last any time at all. And when I tell you I get maybe 30 minutes out of this, I really only get maybe 30 minutes out of it. I adore it though. It is the most beautiful, cakey, sweet, yummy vanilla. So that is Pacifica Cosmosis. I'm sorry, I don't know if I told you that. Cosmosis Vanilla Stardust. And I got on a vanilla kick last week. Yeah, I really got on a vanilla kick where all I wanted to wear was vanilla because it was kind of cold out again. We had a couple really rainy days, and on one of the cold rainy days, this is the fragrance that I really wanted to wear. This is Van Cleef and Arpels Orchidee Vanille. Oh my gosh, I love this fragrance. This is a beautiful vanilla fragrance that has a stunning chocolate note in it, but it's like a true to life smelling chocolate, like a dark chocolate. It's not like a synthetic milk chocolate note. It is just the most beautiful, like chocolate vanilla fragrance. It's got some spices in it. It's got some different things going on. I mean, I use this so much though. Like you can see how much of this I've gone through. I use it so often. It's one of my favorite vanilla fragrances because it is just like the perfect balance. It's not too gourmand smelling. It's not too cakey, but it is at the same time. It's yummy smelling. It lasts forever. Like some people have a hard time with the longevity of this guy. I don't. I can spray this on, and I'm a heavy sprayer. I can spray this on, and I'll go in kind of heavy, 6 to 8 sprays or so, and I'll smell it all day long. And especially if I layer it over some vanilla lotion. Oh my gosh, it's just the most beautiful vanilla. I love it. Some people have, like I say, a hard time with performance with this one, but I don't. It's one of my favorites. So that is Van Cleef & Arpels Orchidee Vanille. This next one is another one that I wore to bed, mostly just to test it. I have tested this one a few times now, and I think I've just come to the conclusion that it's just not working for me. It's one of those that with my body chemistry, my skin just completely eats it. I can't smell it. It's almost like I'm anosmic to it. It gets, like, I'll spray it all over, and it's like I can't smell anything on me. It smells amazing in the bottle, but on my skin, it's just like gone. It's like I don't smell anything. It smells so good though. This is, sorry, I should tell you, this is a Franck Olivier One Kiss, and in the bottle, this is beautiful. It's a little bit powdery. It's sweet. It's almost got like a marshmallow type of a vibe to it. It's so good. That's really what it smells like to me, is like powdery marshmallows, like a bag of powdery marshmallows. I love it, but I can't smell it on my skin at all. So this will be going up on Mercari, unfortunately. I've tried a few times and it's just not working, but it is an absolutely beautiful fragrance. If it works on your skin, oh my goodness, I think somebody would absolutely love this because it's so yummy and sweet and good in the bottle, but my skin just absolutely devours it. So that is Franck Olivier One Kiss. Okay, next, this is one I bought during the Sephora VIB sale. I don't know why I bought this. I'm probably going to end up reselling it because number one, I don't love how it smells. Number two, the performance is horrible on me. I got maybe 2 hours out of this before I couldn't smell it at all. And when it wore off, it was gone. This is Kilian, or Love by Kilian, Don't Be Shy. Or by Kilian, Love, Don't Be Shy, whatever it is. It smells good in the bottle. It reminds me a little bit of Princess. But I like Princess way better. Princess has like a pistachio note in it. It's beautiful. Princess lasts on me all day long. This one it's sweet. I almost get like a little bit of a nuttiness. It's syrupy smelling. It's really nice, but I think it's just way overhyped and it didn't live up to the hype for me. So yeah, this is going to be going on Mercari too because it just, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It just didn't live up to the hype for me. So that is Love, Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Okay, this next one is one that I just tested out for the first time yesterday. I filmed the haul that I got this in and the unboxing of it. And it was funny because when I first tried this one out, I didn't like it at all. I couldn't really smell anything. And then I tried it on my skin and it smelled so good. This is Oui from Juicy Couture, and this is just a beautiful shampoo fragrance. It really is a sweet, clean shampoo fragrance. It smells like something like Justin Bieber The Key. Yeah. Which Justin Bieber The Key is a little bit more shampoo-y than this is. This one's a little bit sweeter, but it's still the same kind of vibe. I love it. It didn't last very well on me. Performance of this is not good at all. I got, I think, a few hours out of it before it was just completely gone, but this is one that I will not mind overspraying and then reapplying throughout the day when I'm at home. This is the kind of fragrance that you want to put on when you get out of the shower because you're going to smell sweet and yummy and clean and shampoo-y and like everything that you want to smell like when you get out of the shower. So that is Juicy Couture Oui. And then last but not least, I got this in my Scentbird box not too long, like a few months back. And I didn't even test it out. Like I got it and I set it on my shelf and then I completely forgot about it. This is Amouage Lilac Love Woman. This is like a weird gourmandy lilac. I think it's got a chocolate note in it. It's, and weird might not be the word, but it is a little bit weird because it is like a lilac or like a floral, but it's like a gourmand take on a floral. It does have like this powdery chocolate note in it. It's really, really beautiful, but it didn't last on my skin at all. Like I sprayed this on and wore it to work thinking it's Amouage, it'll get me through the whole day. Nope. I think it lasted maybe 3 or 4 hours on me. Now I have dry skin. My skin is known for eating fragrance alive. So like if I tell you that something lasts really well, usually you can trust that it's going to last because nothing lasts on me. And if it does last, that means it must be a pretty good performing fragrance. And this one, I'm pretty sure does well for other people. I've heard others talk about this and say that it's a really good performer for them, that it's like a beast, but it's not for me. But it's a beautiful fragrance. It is this gorgeous powdery chocolate and lilac fragrance. I love it. Will I go out and buy a full bottle? Probably not because it didn't last at all on me, but I love that I have a decant of it. I love to smell it on this strip because it's yummy chocolate. And that's really the most of what I'm smelling is this yummy, powdery, like dark hot cocoa. Ugh, yum. And then this weird lilac note. It's so strange, but it works. So that is Amouage Lilac Love Woman. It's beautiful. And that's going to be it, guys. Those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.